What up, y'all? So today, I kind of wanted to hop on some Risk of Rain. I was just playing some Marvel Rivals. Can't say I was doing bad, but kind of just got bored. And I figured this might be an interesting kind of small community to jump into. Hold up. Thank you. Ooh, I've been playing this game for, I can't say a crazy long time because I definitely haven't been playing it since release, but fuck, I couldn't even tell you. I've been playing this game for a while. I'd say past 4-ish years, something like that. I don't know. I've been playing since before the Void DLC came out, and now I think that we have the Alloyed Collective, which is pretty cool. But I initially saw Markiplier play this back in the day, and for probably like a year or so, I like really wanted to play it, but I didn't have a PC, and then eventually they brought it to console, and I was elated. So figured, hey, I kind of have a new account. I've obviously put in a little bit of time on here. I think 15 hours, something like that. But you know, might as well, you know, try and make some content with it. I have a little bit of experience in here, especially without any of the DLCs or whatever. Speakers list. Yeah, I haven't played in a while, but I don't have any of the DLCs, so you know, if I get a couple views on here, I'll probably buy them, make another episode or video, you know, going through playing some of the new characters. But let's hop on some Huntress and see how it goes. So this is my first game, like, months. I haven't played this really at all recently. But at the end of the day, it probably is one of my like favorite games. Ooh, my sensitivity is kind of high. Completely missed that. Let's go. Alright, let's see what we get from the first chest. What is that? Monster Teeth? Monster Tooth. No! I could have saved myself with my F, but that's alright. Monster Teeth, honestly, not a horrible first item. Obviously, with Huntress, you kind of want AoE, like Gasoline, Will-o'-the-Wisp, whatever. Just so that way you're able to damage multiple people off of like a kill or a hit. But that is up to RNG, not me. So let's see how this goes. Stun grenade, that will definitely be recycled at the soonest available time. Can't believe I missed this chest. But if you've never really seen Risk of Rain, the whole point of it is if you look in the top right, see how we're in easy right now, each of those bars is kind of like a visual representation of like the enemies will get harder, things kind of just scale more. As you can see, we kind of just passed the first one. We already got elite spawning, and I believe when you're in Monsoon, obviously elites spawn sooner, more frequently. They have more health. Outside of that, I don't really know exactly what changes it brings to the game. Maybe like higher prices on chests and shrines, but I think 25 is pretty standard. Let's go ahead and gamble. See if we can get some decent utility out of this. Salmarang, I can't complain. I do actually kind of like Salmarang. It's decent DPS boost. Ouch. Yes, exactly what I want. All right, this might honestly be a great first run. Salmarang, honestly, hopefully should be able to kind of fry the first boss. Bungus. The bustling fungus. Not really good for this run. If I had engineer unlocked, that'd be quite good, because obviously his turrets pick up his items as well. Probably will also be recycled. I'm kind of hoping we get a recycler on this first stage here. I have my doubts. Neat, not bad. 25 HP boost. And I'm not sure exactly, but I think, at least in terms of how math works, if I was to get like 10 of these first stage level up, I think because of the percentage increase on HP, and I don't know if it is necessarily a percentage increase, but if it was, I would scale better, like the further we go into the match. More Bungus. I don't want the Bungus. Looks like the boss is over there as well. We could hit this lunar pod and see if we get any interesting items, but I'm not really too interested in that. Let's hit it. Let's see if we get some like glass or something. I don't think there's actually a downside to this. Just extra damage while in the zone. I think enemies do more damage as well, but I'm really not too concerned about that. Got a shop up here, that's kind of nice. I don't really know if I'm going to have the finances to do that. Topaz Brooch, pretty nice. Gives me a little bit of extra shield on each kill. You can get like 3 or 4 of these. It honestly stacks up pretty well. You get a couple kills and you have a pretty much another health bar. Crowbar? Ooh, man, this is actually a good-ass shop. I think I'm going to take Bleed. I think the attack speed would be nice, but Bleed will be good against the boss. Let's just hit this. Try to get out of here before 7 minutes. See, Saw Blade's kind of just Shredder. And Gasoline setting her on fire. Just a good little combo there. What do we get? Leeching Seed? Honestly, that's pretty good. When I see a recycler, I'll probably recycle Monster Tooth. That's not good. Topaz Brooch kind of saving my ass here. But not a utility chest, but I think that's a healing chest behind me right now. That'd be pretty nice to... Actually, I don't really think it's going to be that necessary, but there's no point not to do it. It's right here. Maybe see if I can gamble a little bit before we get out of here. I think the goal for this run is to obliterate so I can get the alternate Huntress skin. Medkit, not horrible, you know. Also, definitely not getting out of here before 7 minutes, so let's just gamble. Let's see if we can get any utility out of this. Jesus. Oh my god, just take all my money. And of course I get a stun grenade from it. Oh my god. Gambling is bad, kids. Don't do it. Alright, what do we have in this shop? Repulsion armor, honestly, goated. Just get a flat damage decrease. Or damage reduction. Repulsion armor would be pretty good. That's 15, or at least I think that's 15 damage negated for each hit. And I think that would pretty much like negate all damage that I take for the most part. At least for, you know, this earlier round. $73. Although I think I'm going to take the Soldier Syringe because the attack speed would be nice, especially with this kind of build. If I could get crit glasses, that'd be great, because on top of the fact that I'm just doing more damage each, or on top of the fact that each shot does more damage, I'll be shooting out 6 arrows instead of 3, which is just, I mean, on top of the double damage from the crit, double damage in terms of just having more, you know, arrows go out. Let's grab the Soldier Syringe first. I believe each shoulder syringe is like a 10% increase. I'm not sure if it's linear or exponential. But regardless, it's just a good upgrade to have. Honestly, this stun grenade is doing me wonders right now. I'll take Primordial to the cube. That's good for hunters because that way you can kind of group everybody up, and then once you kill one, like gasoline and stuff like that, just the rest of the damage. Especially good for the boss. That way you can kind of just pump all of that AoE damage into the boss, and then fuck them, they're gone. What is that, Rose Buckler? Yeah. For Huntress, it's good because she can sprint while attacking, which means that you can kind of just get a decent damage negation the entire time that you're playing. But, not something that I really want to eventually lose, like a dagger or repulsion armor for right now. Alright, let's go get some chests. Brass contraptions, kind of spooky. I messed that up. Another repulsion armor, goated. Now, I kind of forget what the good routes on this portion of the map are. I think you can go over this way and find some goop, some loot. No. Well, can't find any chests, so let's keep gambling. I am getting hooked up with the repulsion armor. This is fucking beautiful. And another gasoline. This might be a goated run. Throw that, kill the other stone golem. Oh, the crits are hidden. Kind of why I wanted to prioritize the crit glasses, because even if you have one, it boosts your DPS significantly. Rusted key. I'd rather take the sprint speed, get around the map quicker. We know where the portal is, so we just gotta be quick with the looting. Actually, I don't think I have this item unlocked yet. Ooh, almost died. What's her name? I forget. You gotta go shoot this little face down here and you unlock the, something. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. This is just for the artifact. I forget which artifact it's for. Spooky. Fucking brass contraptions, man. Is there a Newt statue down here? There is. Call me a gambling man, but I kind of want to go in there and get some, what is it, broken glass? I have no clue. Reduces your HP to 50, doubles your damage. Is a good item if you are not gonna die. Probably should have saved those guys so I can primordial cube onto the boss. Yeah. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, not much. Not much at all. The Wandering Vagrant, honestly, kind of annoying boss to fight. A, because they're in the air, and B, they do a just like raid wipe kind of attack where you get them down to a certain amount of HP and they just do a big ol' explosion. But I think we're in a pretty good spot to fuck her up. Get to cover, boom. And she should be cooked. Boom, there we go. Kind of hoping we didn't get her boss item, Trophy Horn or War Horn. Not ideal. Hoping we get something to kind of make this run busted once we get into the Deep Dark. I forget what it's called. I've been playing so much Minecraft. Did I not press the button? was looking to get a little extra gold before we swapped over. Not that it's really gonna. I'm stupid. Yes. Pick the bungus. If we would have gotten here 2.5 minutes earlier, we could have gotten the I don't know what it's called. The BFG. Motherfucker spawns up there. There is another Newt statue that spawns here 100% of the time, but I think I'm not gonna do that. Alright, you're gonna bleed out. Come on. Hellfire Tincture. Not really the build we're going for. Plus, I don't think I can get Planula without the DLC. Kinda is what makes Hellfire Tincture good. I think you can still make it work with Razor Wire and a bunch of Leeching Seed. But it's not ideal for the build we have going right now. Mostly just going AoE. Give me something good. Sticky Bomb. Not great. Again, like a boost to DPS, but with it being a random chance and only having one, it really doesn't do much. Found the portal already, that's kind of nice. We got a shop over there, utility. I don't really know if I want to swap off Primordial Cube. It's good, it's not really that great unless you have like a bunch of enemies in the same spot. But for Huntress, especially with the AoE builds, pretty nice. Soldier Syringe, Stun, ESG, my worst enemy. Hoping for a lot more chests up here. I feel like there was not a whole lot of value in the center portion of this. Old War Stealth Kit, not very worth it. I mean, I guess I'll take one. Now, do I want to take a Rusted Key, get a free item? No. Give me more attack speed. The more I shoot, the higher likelihood that I get a crit out, and that is all I want. We're gonna gamble. Not great. Because Broach again, not great. Hoping to lose like a stun grenade, something like that. Ooh, that's not good. Sorry if there's any background noise. There's guests over at the crib now. Was not expecting that. But it is what it is, I guess. I'm gonna lock in. We're gonna obliterate. And I guess we'll leave it at a single run for today. Let's see if I can get any better utility from this. What is that? No, I don't want that. If I got the 100% crit chance, that'd be honestly great, but not what I'm looking for right now. Void or Imp Overlord. Interesting. Once we get Primordial Cube back up, hopefully kind of destroy this guy. Biggest problem with him is he does as much bleed as I'm doing right now, which is not ideal. As long as we keep our shift on cooldown. Should be able to get him pretty well. Decent amount of fire stacks, decent amount of bleed stacks. He should be losing a lot of health here soon. Think you can get me over here, pal? You're fine. Lepton Daisy, about as useless as Bungus. Keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Thunder Grove. I forget where the legendary chest spawns up here. I know it can spawn up there. I think there's another spawn off to the left over here. And then there might be another one down in the center down there. It is over here. You can tell because of the purple mushroom thingy, I think. I forget how much I need at this point. Probably like 5k something. And there's a wandering vagrant just chilling. Not ideal. 4,600, yeah. TBE, TBE. We can kill the vagrant. Probably get a decent amount of cash off him. Fire damage on him. There is a Elder Lemurian that is kind of spooky. These little mushroom dudes, bane of my existence. Juking the shit out of this Elder Lemurian. Never mind. Fuck, man. They do so much damage. If they catch you off guard, you're cooked. Well, I'm gonna leave that there. Let me know if you want to see more of this in the future. I promise I'm not actually that bad at this game. Just, you know, first run in months on Monsoon. Can't expect me to do too crazy well, but I do love this game. I definitely want to check out the new DLCs. If this gets 5 likes, I'll buy both the DLCs and, you know, make some content on that. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.